Hi pals, I'm Casey, and today I'm going to do something that every single other booktuber does. I'm going to react to the Goodreads Best Of in my personal favorite category, which is horror. If you're new here, I do bookish content. I've been doing more like book recommendations and reviews, which has been really fun, but I also do tags and wrap-ups and occasionally TBRs and all the good stuff that you see here. So please feel free to do algorithm things if you want. We're going to try putting this at the beginning of the video instead of the end today. I don't know why, I just felt like it. Last night I saw that Goodreads was announcing their best of categories, and I always think that's an exciting time of year because Goodreads, as we all know, is just a popularity contest for their best of, but I think it's fun to look at the horror category in particular. Number one, because it's my favorite, but number two, because I think there's always some interesting picks in there that are really exciting and unexpected. And so today I just wanted to do a video reacting to it because I think that's fun. Okay, again, the Choice Awards up now. And I haven't voted yet, so this is just completely fresh. I will say I did see that when I opened this last night, I saw Lone Women and Monstrilio were in horror, and I'm very excited that both of those made it. I'm not going to do predictions for anything else I expect. I think that would be a whole video by itself, but I'm not really good at keeping up with new releases, so I'm not entirely certain what's going to be on here. Oh, that's exciting. Don't Fear the Reaper's on there. Can't say I'm surprised. Okay, show me 9 more categories. Horror. Okay, so we have How to Sell a Haunted House here, which I very much DNF'd last month. Monstrilio, Lone Women, super excited both of those are there. They're both such good horror novels. They're really complex, they're really fun, and they both of them are super serious and just super good, and they both have a lot to say, and I'm so happy to see them on this list. By the way, if you don't know Goodreads, you have to have like a 3.6 or something and so many reviews, I think, before you can be considered for these, which I think makes it less fun, especially, you know, in categories that can get a little wild. I would love to see some best of horror that's not just the highest rated. I would love to see more splatterpunk or extreme horror or just something more exciting in this category, but we'll see what else is here going forward. Okay, Dead 11. I haven't read that one. I'm probably not going to read that one just because I think that it leans more towards like thriller mystery vibes, which don't really work for me, but I'm excited to see it on this list. Super excited to see Sisters of the Lost Nation. I am really hoping to get to that in the next week, and I was really hoping to see it here. I forgot our Sheriff Night came out this year. How did I forget that came out this year? I don't have any other option except to vote for this. Oh my gosh. Mr. Magic. Okay, I see that. Why is Holly on this list? By Stephen King. Isn't that's following Holly from the Mr. Mercedes series. Isn't that more of a thriller? I don't know. I don't know, and I'm not going to read it. So, okay, Black Sheep. Rachel Harrison always has one on these lists every year, so I'm not surprised to see her. Same with Jennifer McMahon. I know I'm skipping one. Neither of those I will read, primarily because Jennifer McMahon, I think, tends to write, again, more thriller mystery style horror, which doesn't work for me at all, and I, in fact, have been very upset at Jennifer McMahon before. For those reasons, it's fine otherwise, and Rachel Harrison writes very cozy, comfy horror, and that's not what I'm looking for, so I won't read that. The September House, okay. Heard good things about that. A T. Kingfisher. Is that one horror? It doesn't really matter. I guess horror is very complicated, but I'm surprised. I thought that one was supposed to be more fantasy, but it's another one I'm not going to read because Kingfisher's writing and I don't get along. Excited to see The Reformatory here. There's another one I was super hoping to see on this list and I really want to get to before the end of the year. Natural Beauty. That's exciting. Another one that I'm like, I think that one's a little bit of a wild card in here. I haven't read that and I haven't heard a lot of people talk about it, but it sounds really interesting. So I'm excited to see that here. Silver Nitrate. Hell yeah. Of course that's there. Vampires of El Norte. Rouge. Don't Fear the Reaper. Okay. I don't know what Her Little Flowers is. I'm going to click on it. Let's see. Okay, that's like a haunted house story. That's really cool. that's really exciting. And now my list is completely different. That's actually really exciting to see on there. I've not heard of that one, and so I might need to check that out from the library. And then our last one was Becoming the Boogeyman by Richard Chizmar. Another one I'm not going to read because I'm not going to read the first one, and I have had not great results with Richard Chizmar this year, but that's a fun list. That's a super fun list. Okay, do I take you with me as I vote? Fuck it, let's vote. This really is only between two for me. It's Don't Fear the Reaper and Our Share of Night. I don't think that there's any other option for me. I feel good that I've read maybe about 50% of this list, maybe a little more, but oh, it's gotta be between those two. I think it has to go to Our Share of Night. I'm gonna do it. I clicked on the author. Oh no, my list is gonna be different again. Okay. Yeah. Okay, I feel good about that. I also feel really good about that list. I do think that sometimes the best of horror in particular gets a little just, you know, it's just kind of sort of the popcorn horror reads. It's a lot of what, you know, you see at Barnes & Noble, and there's absolutely nothing wrong with that. Those are all great. I mean, I've read a lot of that list, or I intend to read a lot of it, but I wish that it was a little bit more dynamic and exciting. I think that this year is a really good year because it's a really diverse list, which we don't usually have, and so I think that's really fun, and I'm super excited. I feel good about my vote. I don't always vote for these because I'm not very good at keeping up with new releases, so I don't feel like I can vote whenever I've only read like 2 of the books or even none of the books. So seeing as I've read most of them, or at least enough of a portion that I feel good about voting, because I know that the ones I'm not going to read for very good reason for myself, and I wouldn't vote for them anyways, or I intend on reading, but I don't see how they can be better than Our Share of Night, because that was so incredible. Okay, really quickly, I meant to say this at the beginning of the video and I totally spaced on it. I'm gonna leave some links down below that are related to relief efforts for Palestinians right now undergoing a genocide in their occupied country. And I hadn't said anything because honestly I felt like I was an extremely small creator who's not, you know, who doesn't have just a big platform, and that was no excuse. That was really stupid of me. Free Palestine, and make sure if you can, you can donate or just continue to uplift Palestinian voices while they are undergoing something extremely horrific, and they continue to reach out to the rest of us in this world trying to get aid and relief, or at least to have their stories told. So I am not someone who can educate you on this because I am still working on my own education for this. I can also link some creators down below who can help along those efforts. But I feel like that's important to say, and honestly, it's really, really stupid of me that I didn't say this before, and I am sorry for that. I feel really bad about that. So let's just continue to uplift Palestinian voices, try to send aid where we can, if it can even get through to them, and yeah. Okay, so that is me reacting to the Goodreads Best of Horror. I don't know that there was just a whole lot here, but this was really fun for me to do, and if you had a good time, please feel free to do algorithm things. I already said that earlier, and I will see you next Friday. Bye. Oh, actually, you know what? I do want to say one other thing. Why was The Haunting of Alejandra on that list? Does it not have a high enough rating? Because I'm pretty sure that came out this year, and I'm shocked it's not on that list.